Welcome back. This is the second video. We're talking about financial statements. As I mentioned before, as a business owner, as a self-employed business owner, you need to be aware of some some concepts, some stuff about your business. One of these things is we call it financial statements, which is your business financials. But how you be able to know exactly like if your business is healthy, financially healthy, or is just like you just doing the work and for nothing. You ended up by doing nothing. How you gonna be able to take decision like to go through that thing or not? How you gonna be able to like to expand your business? How to be able to accept a job or not? Which job is more profitable to you? All these questions, it will be easy to answer if you understand your financial statements. Financial statements is income statement, balance sheet, statement of cash flows. But why we need to understand each one of them? Because each one of them is has its own purpose. If you look at the profit and loss or the financial statement or the income statement, you will find all your income, okay, like all the sales you do or any other source of income. And after this you will find all the you will see all the what is called the expenses, and which means you're gonna be able to know like if you ended up by making profit or making loss. That's the first one. The second thing is the balance sheet. Balance sheet, we call it, is the financial position statement. It's showing like how your business look like financially. Okay, if you like if you own most of the assets of the company, or most of the assets of the company is financed through the debts or loans. And at the end you're gonna see the statement of cash flows. A statement of cash flows, from its name, is showing you like the real cash, because at the end you will need the liquid cash, and that statement will show you like where is your cash is coming from and is going out to talk in more details about each financial statement. The profit and loss, it's easy. Any income you do during the business, during the year, you need to record it. And you need to match it with any expenses during that period. I'm not going to talk about more accounting, like complicated accounting stuff, but we have something is called matching principle. It's very important to make sure that you matching all the revenues of that period to the same period expenses. Don't match revenues of this month, this year, with the expenses of the previous year or the coming year. It's unfair. That will generate more revenue or make it less revenue while it's like is not a real number. That's the first one. The second thing, we have the balance sheet. Balance sheet dividing the company into something we call it like accounting equation, which is called like, if you look at the company in general, you're gonna see the company as assets, and which is financed from, it's either from the owners, which we call it equity, or financed through debts, which we call it liability. So that's the second one, the balance sheet. The third one is the statement of cash flows. The statement of cash flows is divided into three sections. The first section is the cash from operating activities. It's the main activities of the company. The second thing is the cash from investing activities. Sometimes you buy new equipment, you're selling your equipment, generating cash. So like you don't get confused between like the cash is from the real business or the the cash from the other activities of the company. So the second one is cash from cash from investing activities. The third one is the cash from financing activities. For the big companies that have securities or have stocks, they sell their own stocks and they receive cash. The financing through like adding more ownership or financing through the debts, like borrow some cash and add it to the company, and this is a loan. So it's like financing. So I will try to talk next time about each statement in more details, and I will try to bring some figures and some like like presentation things, like to show you more like in more depth, like how to understand each one, like the profit and loss, balance sheet, and the statement of cash flows. It's very important to know that this stuff is not just numbers. The idea from doing accounting of your business or make bookkeeping is not just to have numbers or just like through some statements. It's very important to know how to use these numbers, and you will be able to use these numbers if you understand them. So that's what I'm going through in my next videos. Thank you and good luck.